this is Mommy Vet and welcome again to my YouTube channel. And for today's lesson, we will be discussing comparing and ordering fractions. In comparing two fractions, remember the following. 1. If the fractions are similar, the fraction with the greater numerator is greater. 2. If the fractions are dissimilar but have the same numerators, the fraction with the smaller denominator is greater. 3. If the fractions are dissimilar, change them to similar fractions or use cross multiplication. Let us have examples for similar fractions. Remember, class, that similar fractions are fractions with the same denominators. And the fraction with greater numerator is greater. So let us compare number 1. 3/8 and 5/8. So since 5 is greater than 3, so we can say that 3/8 is less than 5/8 because 5/8 is greater than 3/8. Number 2, 7/10 and 3/10. 7 is greater than 3. So we can say that 7/10 is greater than 3/10. Number 3, 6/7 and 3/7. Okay, 6 is greater than 3. So we can say that 6/7 is greater than 3/7. Let us now compare the similar fractions with the same numerators. Remember, class, that if the fractions have the same numerators, the fraction with a smaller denominator is greater. For number 1, we have 3/7 and 3/6. 6 is smaller than 7. Therefore, 3/7 is less than 3/6. Number 2, 8/11 and 8/13. 11 is smaller than 13. So we can say that 8/11 is greater than 8/13. Number 3, 6/10 and 6/9. 9 is smaller than 10. So we can say that 6/10 is less than 6/9. Now let us compare the similar fractions by using the cross multiplication. For number 1, we have 3/5 and 5/7. So let us multiply 3 times 7, and that is 21, and 5 times 5, that is 25. And then let us compare. Since 21 is less than 25, therefore 5/7 is greater than 3/5. For number 2, we have 5/8 and 7/12. 5 times 12 is 60, and 7 times 8 is 56. 60 is greater than 56. Therefore, 5/8 is greater than 7/12. Let's have number 3, 4/9 and 2/7. 4 times 7 is 28. 2 times 9 is 18. 28 is greater than 18. Therefore, 4 over 9 is greater than 2 over 7. There is another way of comparing dissimilar fractions, and that is by changing them to similar fractions. Say for instance we have 3 over 5 and 5 over 4. So let's first have the LCD. What is the LCD of 5 and 4? That is 20. LCD means the least common denominator. Now let us divide 20 by 5. 20 divided by 5 equals 4. And then 4 times 3, that is 12. And then 20 divided by 4, that is 5. And then 5 times 5 equals 25. So now they are already similar fractions. Let us compare. Since 12 over 20 is less than 25 over 20, therefore 5 over 4 is greater than 3 over 5. Class, try to answer this activity. Write greater than, less than, or equal on the blank. Pause the video while you are answering. Let us check your answers. For number 1, the answer is greater than. 2, equal. 3, that is greater than also. 4, less than. 5, that is greater than. Continue answering number 6 to 10 and again pause the video. Let us check your answers. For number 6, that is greater than. 7, less than. 8, greater than. 9, equal. And number 10, less than. For this activity, you will arrange the following in decreasing order. Again, you have to pause the video and afterwards, we will check your answers. Let us check now. For number 1, the answers are 9 over 3, 7 over 3, 4 over 3, and 2 over 3. Number 2, 8 over 10, 6 over 10, 4 over 10, and 3 over 10. Number 3, 11 over 15, 9 over 15, 5 over 15, and 2 over 15. 4, 6 over 3, 6 over 5, 6 over 10, and 6 over 14. For number 5, 5 over 6, 3 over 8, and 1 over 4. And that's the end of our lesson, class. Again, see you next time and thanks for viewing. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel at Ultimate with Mom Yvette. Again, this is Mom Yvette saying do math and you will learn it. Goodbye.